Teddy Atlas says nobody beats Tank Davis. Teofimo K.O'S Haney. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So, a lot of push being made for Devin Haney versus Gervonta Tank Davis to be the next super fight at 140. And everybody's putting their 2 cents in on who wins that fight. And recently, Teddy Atlas gave his insight on that matchup, and he has some pretty interesting things to say. I just want to give my 1,000 nickels on what's being said for anybody listening.
But that would be great technique of Haney against great natural ability of Teofimo and instincts. Natural ability, quick twitch fibers ability, great instincts, power. You know, he's got more power, natural power than Haney does. I would love to see that fight for that reason that I just laid out. Put it this way. I think in that fight, there's always mistakes usually made. Sometimes someone will fight a perfect fight. Haney probably fought a perfect fight the other night. I would tell you right now that I would think that Teofimo could survive mistakes that night. I don't know that Haney could. I'd love to see Haney and Tank. I don't think anyone beats Tank Davis. In the ring, I don't think any of these guys beat Tank. I think he's that good. He's that good a puncher where you can't make a mistake, and he's that good of an athlete as far as pure talent and technically and cerebrally in that ring, where he finds a way, where he does what has to be done. He's patient. He's not just a seek and destroy missile. He's patient. He takes little steps. If he has to not come forward, he won't come forward. He'll move around for a while. He'll find the key to the door. If he has to give ground, he'll give ground. He'll set traps. I think that much of Tank Davis in the ring.
Alright, y'all. So, Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, Teofimo possibly facing off with Devin Haney. You know, what would be the outcome of that trio actually getting it on? And let's start off with what he had to say about Teofimo and Devin Haney before we get to the Gervonta stuff.
Turn it up. Look at this crazy motherfucker.
Well, he basically said he feels like that Teofimo is slightly more talented than Devin Haney. And I think the reason for that is because of Devin Haney's punching power being called into question. You know, I don't think anyone out there who's a fan of boxing, who's watched Devin Haney fight, can realistically say that he has tremendous knockout power. Now, he can end your night with accumulative punches, like he can hit you enough to where you're just not going to want to get up. But he never, to me, has possessed one-punch knockout power. Now, on the other hand, a guy like Teofimo Lopez, he packs a pretty nice wallop. He might not have, one-punch knockout power, but I will have to agree that he has more power than Devin Haney. And I think that the real difference between those two guys is the fact that Teofimo is so athletic. Now, I know most people have probably seen a lot of the stuff that Teofimo has done on Instagram. Dude is real athletic for a boxer. And I think that's where the difference comes into play between Devin Haney and a guy like Teofimo Lopez. It would be the athleticism and punching power of Teofimo versus the boxing IQ and ring generalship of a guy like Devin Haney. And, I would have to say that I actually would have Teofimo edging Devin Haney out in that fight, basically because of what I saw in the pro-grade fight and what I saw versus Vasil Lomachenko.
Next time you come to my house without informing me, you will not like what I will do to you. Don't tell what the Palayama. I'm what the Palayama in this life.
I thought Lomachenko won that fight. I thought, Devin Haney dominated pro-grade, but at no point in that fight did I feel like he was going to knock pro-grade out. And that's a problem because if you can't knock out these smaller guys, when you get into a ring with a guy like Teofimo Lopez, who's a bigger, 140-pound fighter. He could probably go up to 147 maybe even 154 if he wanted to, is, you know, when he starts throwing those bombs and start getting real athletic and moving around the ring all crazy, how are you going to keep up with that? You know, because the thing about that Vasil matchup is Vasil doesn't pack the punch that Teofimo does, and Vasil was putting a whooping on Devin Haney in the you know, the second half of that fight. So a guy like Teofimo might actually do exactly what Teddy Atlas said and edge out Devin Haney. Now, when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis versus Devin Haney, and I'm pretty sure that will be the next matchup, because I don't think Devin Haney's going to risk getting to the ring with a guy like Teofimo, because he's considered now to be lower level competition because he took a loss, you know, the Mayweather effect. But, you know, at the end of the day, when he gets into the ring with a guy like Gervonta Tank Davis, there's a huge glaring difference between those two fighters. I think people just look at Tank like some type of power puncher, like that's all he has is his ability to throw hard shots and catch guys off guard and knock them out. And I think that's where people make the mistake when they talk about Tank Davis. Tank Davis is a very cerebral, technical fighter. I mean, you can literally watch his fights and see the adjustments that he's making mentally just by the look in his eyes. When he's in a boxing ring, and you can see this live when he's in a boxing ring. Go back and look at the when he knocked out Mario Barrios. You know, go back and look at his last fight. You know, you could with Ryan Garcia, you can see the adjustments being made through his eye movement, and it's crazy to watch it. You know, he's not just a knockout artist. Yes, he is a knockout artist, but he's not just a knockout artist. He is extremely talented. Now, you know, where would Devin Haney actually take advantage of Gervonta Davis? I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't think Devin Haney has the skill sets to beat Gervonta Davis at all. I think he's very technical, and he's way more technical than the majority of fighters at 130, 140. The problem is he's not as technical or as powerful as Gervonta Davis.
Damn!
And Gervonta Davis can do all those little things that Devin Haney can do better than Devin Haney. And like I just spoke about Teofimo Lopez being athletic, Gervonta Davis is super duper athletic. And that's the biggest difference between Devin Haney and those other two guys is Devin Haney's really not that athletic. He's slightly athletic, but he's more of a boxer, you know, a purist boxer, whatever that means. You know, he sticks to his technique, put it that way. And that's the problem. You know, look at it like this. You know, a freestyle rapper versus a guy who can just write rhymes real good. The freestyle rapper is going to eat them alive every time because they have the ability to improvise just like that. They can improvise just like that. And that's how I look at a guy like Gervonta Davis, and even Teofimo to a lesser extent, because I don't think he has the power of Davis. But Gervonta Davis can improvise on you in a split second.
Wait. Ow! And boom goes the dynamite.
And that is extremely dangerous for a guy who can adjust on the fly. I don't think Devin Haney can adjust on the fly. Number one, because he's never been put in that situation to have to adjust on the fly. Number two, I don't think he's athletic enough to adjust on the fly. And, you know, that would be the tail of the tape. When you put them two guys in the ring, I think it would be a decent enough fight for about 4 to 5 rounds. It would be kind of even. Then you're going to see that look on Gervonta Davis's face change, and he's going to knock Devin Haney out in the 6th or 7th round because he's going to figure him out. And I think the difference between those two is Devin Haney don't have that skill set. He don't have the ability to adjust on the fly, and that's when Gervonta Tank Davis is going to catch him.
I'm gonna go with 2. He made more of an impact. He was heavy. Yo, listen, can I say something to you before we even go that far? Slow down on the hip hop in the streets. Wanna know why? Because it traumatized me. That's when my best friends went to jail for life and got murdered. You think about it, that traumatized us. That's where your friends went to jail for life. That's where your friends got murdered. It was in the streets. And so that's all some of these rappers is talking about is the streets. And it's traumatizing me. I don't want to go back there.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. That like button for me. Share. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tube. So holler at me over there. If you want to collab or feature a product or your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. And we are mad.
Keep a gang of work strapped up, dog, it ain't nothing. Keep a gang of hoes lined up, ready to preach something. I'm a player in my own right. Blower, I tote that. Cop an elbow just to roll it up and smoke that. Cause you ain't heard about me. Yeah, it's Katie in the club 50D with an entourage of killers. Yeah, we tote text. And we stretching niggas out, they call us both blacks. Got them hiding and ducking, chain tucking. I'm a wild motherfucker. Grip the grain, then I peel out. Motherfucker, got the city on lock. I'm a king, and breaking all kind of laws. Cause the police on our team. I got a shop I built up that make money every day. I'm a rap star, a ball like I'm in the NBA. With a cold ass flow and a suave ass swag. With a cocky attitude to keep a broad that's bad. Come on.
Niggas on my team, man, my niggas is me. I got some bitches on my team, man, my bitches is cool. I got some niggas on the block, they ain't scared of police. Got some niggas in the hood, let me know what's good.
Big real, big blocks, big Chevy, big blade, big beef, big E, big money, big pay, big diamonds, big wheels, big brains, big shine, big chains, big gold, big flows, big time.
Hey yo, I take a hit of the weed and contemplate how I'm about to make the whole city congregate. Where I'm from, constant hate is commonplace. See the look upon my face, my ganja's great. KD told me that he was down south and he heard about keys through word of mouth. Now that's the type of shit to let you know I'm on the grind. A lot of niggas like I bet he blow, it's about time. Be patient, I took a vacation and came back with something for the ones that was hating. You still see me blowed at the radio station, but if they don't play it, dog, ain't no complaining shit. I'm still knocking them, ain't no way you're stopping them. Chicks like cars, you with keys, you can hop in them. And you a true bitch, I stay off the brandy like you rich, trying to get a few chicks. I got some niggas on my team, and my niggas is me. I got some bitches on my team, and my bitches is me. I got some niggas on the block, they ain't scared of police. I got some niggas in the hood, let me know what's good.
Big real, big blocks, big Chevy, big blade.